Yes, people. Yes, people. Are we live? Are we live? Back
Ja
again.
Rastafari, we are live, bro. We are live. Ja Rastafari. You know what I'm saying, man? You know what I'm saying,
100%.
man? 100%. And man, them Africa King is back from his holiday. Look well tan, bruv. You know what I mean? Man, them look well tan, bruv. You get me? You know them we're there. Yeah,
Yeah.
people. We are here. We are live with my brother Africa King Academy, people. So man, them if you have not subscribed to the channel yet, subscribe to the thing, people. See, subscribe to the thing. Let's get King to 100 subs. Bosh.
Yes, yes. It's weird because I came back on the Monday morning. I'm a bit worse for wear, but the Premier League season started.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. It
Uh,
started it, yeah.
uh, yo, King, did you shave off your hair? No, no. I just have it tied up. I have
Yo,
it
what up,
tied up.
guy? What up, guy? Talks United.
Still got hair. I still got hair. Just have it tied up at the back.
Mm.
Spursy, haha. Yeah,
Yeah, I know, bro. That's too funny. We're gonna get into that.
yeah.
We
We'll
are
talk
going
about
to
that
get
one.
into that. We're gonna talk about that, bruv. Yeah,
Yeah,
we're
because
gonna
it's it's
talk
been
about
it's
that.
been a mad couple days in the transfer window, a mad couple days of football. Um, but yeah, the season started again,
Mm.
and obviously I've been on holiday the last couple weeks, just flown by. Uh, wait, I need to get some water. Oh my!
Mm.
But yeah, I don't think outside of outside of the Eze stuff, obviously Chelsea um making the moves they want to make. Obviously, looking at Xavi Simmons and Garnacho. I think there's been about 101 different stories about Garnacho up to this point from Fabrizio.
Mm-hmm.
I'm tired of Fabrizio. I'm gonna lie to you. Every day there's a new update. For me, if it's not here we go, I don't really care. I'm tired of his stuff. It's just the same story again and again and again. But yeah. First games of the season. Obviously, you played Arsenal.
Mm-hmm.
You played well, but you lost the game. How are you feeling about that
Bro,
first game?
bro, I hear fans celebrate, cheering about the celebration, bro. Like chilling all of the performance. I'm like, bro, we didn't score one goal, and y'all want to celebrate that? Like, what are we doing here? Like, what the hell are we doing here? It's shambolic and disgraceful. Hold on 1 second, bro. Give me 1 second, yeah. Cause let me. Every time when I'm on a live, that's when people want to message me. Give me a sec, yeah.
I'll be honest with the United Arsenal game. Yeah, you played the better football, but the shooting boots weren't there today. That was on that day. I was watching the game um on a big screen and I was looking at United and I was thinking you had the chance, you just didn't have that focal point either. I think it was a bit of a weird formation. Obviously Mason Mount played well, but I feel like you needed Sesko in that first half to just add a bit of presence, box presence. I think that's what you missed. I knew what Amarin wanted to do for that game, but it's
Yeah.
just without that box presence, I don't think you capitalized on your early dominance, and then it was a goalkeeper mistake. But it shows that
We need a goalkeeper.
yeah, 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 exactly. Shouldn't be celebrating a loss. It shows
Exactly.
you not only that you need a goalkeeper, but you need a better set piece coach because I it just felt like every time they got a set piece, you were gonna concede to it.
Bro, and I feel like we need a new goalkeeping coach because I think
Yeah.
that goalkeeper Ruben Avernav, bro, his goalkeeping ain't goalkeeping, bro.
Mm.
I'm sorry, his goalkeeping is not goalkeeping, bro. Because brother, like how does Altai buy in there and Andre Onana keep on making the same mistakes, and Tom Heaton, our third stars keeper, is better than them, bro. Listen, when we was playing in your King, when you was doing a watch along with me in the summer season, wasn't Heaton a better keeper?
Yeah, he was, but he's
Yeah.
not the solution. To be honest, I feel like you need to buy one.
Yeah. But I said against Arsenal, I feel more comfortable if we had Heaton in goal. And I feel like if Heaton was in goal, that wouldn't have happened. But he I don't think he'll make that rookie mistakes. But you know what? It is what it is. It is what it is.
Yeah, I felt like the goalkeeping problem is more an issue of also strength issue as well, because you can't be that weak when it comes to corners. It's about collecting the ball, and
Exactly.
he he filleted an arm at it, and then it just deflected into the Arsenal player, and then they scored, and it was 1-0. And then after that, they just had to defend really.
Yeah.
But
But no, bro. We had to get we lost 3 points and fans want to celebrate and this and this and that and that and that and that. I'm like, bro, what? Like, why are we celebrating, bro? Like, listen. And when I went on a rant the other night
yeah,
about it, right? I'm being told I'm being negative. I'm not supporting the club. I'm like, bro, listen. I'm mad at how we lost.
yeah,
We should at least score one goal. Because I said, King, the whole match had me drawing like this. He's gonna give me a draw vibes.
yeah.
That's the whole vibe I got from the match until by in there. I'm like, bro, this brother did not just do that. And you think Arsenal will go and finish? No.
No, they will pull themselves. I think they didn't create anything. They didn't really play well. I would say for you, you nullified them. You did what you needed to do. I think there's positives you can take out the game as a United fan. You can take out some positives, but it's about putting those into the next game, because it's all good and well playing well against Arsenal, but they're not your rivals. They're not the teams that you need to beat. It's the other teams that you have to beat.
Exactly.
The Arsenal game isn't much of First of all, it's too early in the season. It's the first game, so it's for me personally. I think playing a team like Arsenal this early on for United, it's just one of those ones where it's a throwaway match, because you're not expected to win. You're coming in with the worst team, with the previous season, with them being second in the table. So it's just one of those ones where you just have to see things that you could say take forward into the next game. But the next game and the next game after that is when you need to start actually earning some wins, earning some points, because it's all, all good and well and playing well. But if you're playing well and not getting points, then it's pointless.
Yeah.
Who cares if you play well and lose? You need to get points on the board. And I think top five is a possibility for United if they get points on the board early. Um,
Mm.
and that's probably the only thing that you would look at. Well, who do you have next? That'll
Fulham.
be in Fulham. Yeah,
Fulham.
that's a game that you need to win, and
I know.
convincingly.
I know. I know. And people have to say, "Oh, anytime we face Fulham, we always beat them." I'm like, bro, we need to stop saying that as fans. We need to stop saying that as fans. Seriously, we need to stop doing that. I'm not having it.
Yeah,
Bro, I heard Saeed saying that, bro. When I heard Saeed saying that, bro, I'm like, yo, is this man on drugs?
if you don't score, you don't deserve to win. That's the thing.
Exactly.
And you had the chances. You had the better chances in
Yep,
the game,
bro. And then
but don't take them, and then that's what
and
happens. That's the Premier League.
exactly. Then Drake Slater say, the XG, the GA, the 22% shots on target. I'm like, yeah, bro, all of that sounds good. But did we score a goal? No, Blav.
No.
No.
I would be excited with Cunha and Mbeumo. I think they're much better than what you've had in the past. So those
Mhm.
two look good. But it's just getting Sesko a part of that front three and making him a vocal point. I think that will help against Fulham, and playing more attacking play. I think against Fulham.
Yeah, yeah. Absolutely, for sure. For sure. Bro, you all right, bro? You all right, bro?
I'm trying to survive. That's the thing.
Yo, bro,
I don't know,
bro,
mama.
bro, you see this right here? You see this right here? You need to get this. I don't
Yeah,
know if you have it in England. But trust me, that's been helping me.
Yeah, I need to get some of that.
Yeah, I mean, you can see it, right?
Yeah, Redoxon,
Redoxon,
vitamin
yeah,
C. Yeah,
Redoxon, bro. It helped me. I need to buy more actually, cause winter's coming up and shit. So
yeah. I don't care about GNA. We need to score some. Yeah,
exactly,
exactly.
exactly. Yeah,
Yeah,
yeah, King. Correct me if I'm wrong. Yeah, correct me if I'm wrong. The point of football is to score goals and put them what in the back of the net, right?
yeah,
In an opposition net, as much as you can. Whether it's one, two, three, four, five, right? As much as possible.
yeah.
If you
Definitely.
could slap, put in 5 goals in the first half, and for the rest of the 90 games, rest of the 90 minutes, rest of the second half, defend like hell, or put them to the sword. Be my guest. Be my guest, but bruv, if you're not doing that, bruv, then what are we doing? What are you doing? What are we celebrating? But bruv, when I talk about these things, King, and say these things, bro, I'm told I'm negative, bro. And I'm like, bruv, like we didn't win nothing, bro. We won fuck all. We won fuck all. Right?
Hundred
But
percent. Hundred
but
percent.
but we gotta look at the positive, the GA, the XG, the chances created, the 22 goals unshot. It's just like when we beat Arsenal 8-2. I'm like, bro, how many years ago was that? Okay, I rest my case. I hear what these Arsenal United fans are talking about, right? They're talking about, oh, this kind of reminds me when we won the league in 2013 and we lost the first game of the season. I'm like, bro, we gotta stop comparing shit from the fucking past. Why are we doing this? Bro, I'm telling
Yeah.
you, these
I
fans,
know
bro.
we're talking about football, but King, we were right about Gabriel Bellator. Oh yeah, he's
Yeah,
quality. He's quality. He's gonna have a good season in the Formula One. The new
yeah.
Carrington FC. Ha ha.
Yeah, bro. And that stadium, the new Carrington is BS, bro. I'm like, yeah, whatever. Okay, whatever. Yeah. Yeah, okay. It's PR, whatever. Yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I'm gonna lie to you. United for me was similar to how I felt about my team in a different way. We didn't really play well in my game against Palace, but we didn't score, and that's the thing. We dropped points, and it's
Yeah.
annoying because when you drop points after a weekend, you
You
just
but
feel
you
like,
but you drew. You drew the game. You got one
yeah, but
point.
I'm
Yeah.
pissed off.
Yeah.
It's the first game at home. You want to win. When
Yeah,
you first play the first game at home,
exactly,
you want
King.
to win.
Exactly, King. And this is the thing. You, as a Chelsea fan, you're mad. You're pissed off about it because you're expecting a win. You're the World Cup winners, right? You're expecting
Yeah,
a win. And when this shit happens now, bro, you're like, what the fuck is this? What am I watching?
yeah. We
What
played
is
really
I
poor. We
watching?
played really poor, and that's the a more annoyance thing is when you see a team that the thing about the difference between I think my game and your game is that you played well and didn't win. That's frustrating. But when you played poor and didn't win as well, and you drop points, and the thing is, you've said it many times: a draw is a loss in this league.
Yes, bro. Yo, bro, listen. I grew up as a kid, bro. My uncle would look at me. We don't celebrate defeats and we don't celebrate draws. Right. You said we only way you celebrate a draw unless the 1 point help you win the league. But 90%
100%.
of the time, we do not under no fucking circumstances celebrate a draw. I'm like, Uncle, why? He said, are you fucking deaf? We don't celebrate a draw. And I'm like, okay, sorry. Forget I even asked. You get me, King? So like I don't
Yeah,
get it, bro. I don't get it, bro. When I hear man them want to celebrate a draw, King, I'm like, what? Are we serious?
yeah. I wouldn't panic about the team, but I wouldn't celebrate it either. I'd be more. It's annoying. It's annoying when you play well and you drop points and you lose a game or you draw. You want the next week to come sooner rather than later. You want to play the next game and win again.
Exactly. And we're only playing one game a season. And plus no, basically one game in the league and whatever how far we could get in the domestic trophy. And
Yeah,
one of my requirements for this manager is for him to win a domestic trophy. And the domestic trophy match is game number 9 for me. I said I'm giving this manager 10 games to see
Yeah,
what the system is. And bro, so thus far we haven't scored any goals.
yeah,
And for me, Bruno Fernandes, bro. Bruno Fernandes, bro. Like, honestly, King, I'm tired of people saying, "Oh, without Bruno," I'm like, bro, listen, Bruno, Mr. Rocket Launcher, what are we doing, bruv? Like,
yeah.
seriously, what are we
He should have
doing,
been.
Mr. Rocket
He should have
Launcher?
been sold. He should have been sold. If you sold him, you could have got Baleba, and
Yeah,
that would have improved your midfield. And that's
bro,
the thing. You need midfielders.
bro. I watched Belliba, bro. Belliba, bro. Man, hold the ball, bro. He does not. If he loses it, he gets it back.
Yeah,
He loses it. If Belliba loses, he gets it back, bro. And I feel like how other teams knew we want Belliba, bro. Maybe in the winter window or in the summer window again, yeah. Teams are gonna go in for Belliba.
yeah. Well, his price is always going to be high because it's Brighton. So it's just about seeing if you can get him
But,
before someone else
but,
does.
but bro, y'all took the risk and got Caicedo, and it thus far it's paid off for y'all.
Yeah, yeah, yeah. It does. It does. I feel like Baleba was his replacement, and he's just as good. Maybe can even become better. So you never know. I feel like with Brighton, they have good scouting, so you know that if you're gonna get a player from Brighton, then it's gonna improve your team.
Yeah. Oh, yo, let me ask you a question, right?
Yeah,
Sunderland beat West Ham in
yeah,
the opener of the season.
yeah.
So, do you see them doing well this season or no?
No, because I think West Ham are relegation fodder. So I just think they just be a relegation rival. Maybe it allows them to stay safe. I think.
Hmm.
I think either one of them or Leeds stays up. So it's
Hmm.
a good 3 points. It puts them towards staying in the Premier League, but it's more of an indictment on West Ham and their future. I think West Ham will go down. They
Hmm.
don't look like a good team.
Yeah, man. Yo, Mike went on a rant the other day. Yo, I thought I was mad, but when I seen Mike's rant, I'm like, bro. He said, "I will rebrand this channel. Don't play with me." I'm like, bro.
He might have to.
Yeah,
He might have to. It might be
yeah,
championship mics.
yeah. It might. Yeah, bro. Bro. Listen, King. You don't want us. You, w- me and you don't want to see him flirting nowhere in in relegation zone. And I heard you said something the other day. You feel like the next top 6 is gonna be like the original top 6 will be us, City, Spurs, me. Well, the regular top 6. But bro,
Yeah.
I feel like we're gonna finish in the top 10, bro. Honestly,
I
United.
just I I just think the other teams have got worse for me. So
Mm.
like if you look at the teams who've lost players, Newcastle are gonna get worse because they're gonna lose Isaac.
So
Elanga doesn't look good.
you think Isaac gonna go to Isaac is gonna go to Liverpool.
I think they have to sell him.
Mm.
They're gonna have to sell him. And
Because
if
of
they don't sell him, I don't think he's gonna play for them like that.
the drama.
Yeah.
So
And then they may have to sell him in January or the next up. It's just it's not gonna be a good look for him coming back. Especially with the things he's said, the club has said.
yep. And bro,
It
listen,
adds it adds
pressure.
drama to the background.
Bro, listen, this is World Cup year, bro.
Yeah,
This is World Cup year, bro. Players want to be playing, bro. As much as I say Marcus Rashford does not deserve Barcelona, because in all honesty, bro, he does not. He does
yeah,
not deserve to play Barcelona. But at the same time, let him play football. Let him do good, so maybe he can get caught up for the World Cup. And I hope that he does well at Barcelona, so Barcelona could buy him, because I think Hansi Flick like him. And Marcus Rashford go when the minute he's in Barcelona, he went and go do an interview.
yeah,
And his mouth that got him in trouble in the first place.
yeah,
So my thing is, yeah, this little Marcus Rashford is a PR team is so good. They probably created a PR solution towards it. And bro, and I feel like these players have so much PR, bro.
Yeah, they do. They do. You look at Garnacho PR, Rashford PR. Every player has a PR team, have agents, people that are behind them. So it kind of like adds a different layer, and I think that's the exact situation that there's PR behind it on both sides. You don't know what's the truth. So I think
Exactly.
Newcastle are gonna have a bad season because of that. I think Villa have got worse. I think Brentford, the Brightons, the Bournemouths, they're gonna be around mid-table.
Mm-hmm.
So I just feel like every team's got worse or lost some players.
But honestly, I feel like Unai Emery is gonna keep them up though. Villa. He's
I
gonna keep.
think I think Villa seventh, eighth, maybe.
Yeah, and I feel like Villa is gonna he's gonna win Villa Champions League trophy, Europa League. I feel like he's gonna win Villa Europa League. I feel it. He's gonna win. Emery's gonna win Villa trophy. I feel it.
I think are they in Europa League?
Yeah, they got because we beat them on the last day. They got into Europa League. Yo,
Yeah, they can definitely win that. They can
and,
definitely win that with him.
yeah, and Crystal Palace got relegated to Conference League because of
Palace
more.
can win that as well.
Yeah, yep.
So I just feel like the top six. I feel like at least top five is gonna be no particular order. The top four will be City, Liverpool, Chelsea, Arsenal. Fifth, I think Spurs.
Mm-hmm.
What I've seen of them so far, even with this as a situation, I don't think it's a big miss. They just need a 10. If they can bring one in, then I think Frank can work with him.
Mm-hmm.
And then sixth is the place where United can fight for.
Yeah, bro. But to be honest with you, bro, I feel like we're gonna finish eighth. I feel like we're gonna finish eighth. Honestly.
Very possible because you've got Villa and Newcastle.
Yep.
Um,
And eighth,
so
eighth, eighth, eighth is friggin' Conference League. And this
yeah,
and
yeah,
this manager need to fucking bring the club back in Europe because if the club is not back in Europe, that's a problem.
yeah. But I
That's a
definitely think
problem.
you can fight for Europa League spot, sixth to eighth, sixth,
Yeah,
seventh,
yeah. So
or
let's
win a cup and get the Europa League spot.
yeah, preferably the FA Cup because if you win the Carabao Cup, bro, that's fucking
No,
that's
you get
conference.
Europa.
You get if you win the cup, you get Europa.
I think you get Europa in
No, I
conference.
think it's a
Let me
conference league. I think it's a
let me
conference
double
league.
check.
Yeah,
I know
because
FA Cup you get Europa. I don't know
yeah,
about
yeah, because I know the prize money for Europa League. I think it's like £2 million. No. For winning the FA Cup is like £2 million, and I think the Carabao Cup is like £400,000 or some shit like that. But I can't believe it's raining again, bro.
yeah, Carabao Cup winners. They get. Oh yeah, they get Conference League. Oh,
Yeah.
okay, they get Conference League. So you need to win the FA Cup
Yep.
or get sixth or seventh,
Yep.
which is possible, I think, for United with the attack, the defense. Midfield is going to be the issue.
I know, bro. That's why I said when we played against Leeds United, I'm like, yep, that's a problem right there. The midfield was crazy. The midfield was crazy, bro.
Yeah, and that's the thing. I think you need to buy midfielders because if you don't, that's going to
Mhm.
be
And
trouble.
the manager hasn't been playing Kobe Manu yet. You feel me? He's been picking him off the bench. And one player I wanted the manager to start Sekou Kone, but he got injured. So
Yeah,
and I seen him in preseason. I like what I saw with Sekou Kone, bro. Bro, I actually like what I saw. I'm like, yo, this brother holds the ball. And Toby Collier went out on loan, and I don't know why the fuck we sent him out on loan for. We should have kept him as a backup person in the midfield because when we played against Fulham last season, he was very crucial for us. Very crucial. You feel me? And Cheeto, I believe Cheeto Obi is going on loan, bro. So let's see, bro.
no, it's good for the youngsters to get loans. I think they need your loans to get some game time.
True. But still, I feel like if a play was crucial, we should have kept him. But it is what it is. It is what it is.
For me, I think youngsters need loans because I feel like they need game time, and I don't think you're gonna get the game time, especially because you have less games. You don't have European football, so you're just
True.
gonna be playing the same team week in week out. Even in the cup competitions, I think you're gonna play your strongest team because, as you said, even probably the manager wants to win the cups.
Yeah,
So
bro. Listen, if we could
there's
win,
no need to change the 11. If anything, it should just be 15, 16 players that you rotate around and
yeah,
play your best.
yeah, bro. Listen, if we could win the Carabao Cup, I'll take it, bro. It's a trophy, bro.
Yeah,
Because
it's a confidence booster as well.
yeah, King. Listen, you know that me and you, we don't shy away from any type of trophy, bro.
Yeah,
it's still a trophy at the end of the day. It's still a trophy you could put in your trophy cabinet at your club. Some people look down at the Carabao Cup. Some people look down at the FA Cup, bro. But bro, listen, I watched a documentary of the FA Cup. The FA Cup is the oldest tournament in football to this day. It's older than the Premier League. It's older than the Carabao Cup. It's older than the Champions League. It's older than the Europa League. It's older than the Conference League. It's older than the Euros. And it's older than what? The Copa America, the CONCACAF Cup. All of these tournaments, bro. The FA Cup is the oldest tournament in the world.
yeah.
And people want to take a piss out of it. Get out of here, bro. Get out of here.
It's the modern fan. It's because the Premier League and Champions League is the ones that the big teams want.
Yeah.
But the FA Cup is still important. Every trophy is
It's still a
important.
part of the treble, bro. Last time I checked, the Carabao Cup does not make the treble. It
No.
doesn't. It doesn't, bro. Only way. Like with Jose, bro, we did a domestic double, the Community Shield.
Mm-hmm.
We don't consider that a trophy. We don't.
No. It's a
No,
preseason tournament. That one.
yeah. So Jose did that, and he won a League Cup.
Yeah.
So and he won the Europa League. So he did the fake treble.
Yeah.
The fake treble. So come on, man.
Yeah.
On.
We know the real treble, and then the Carabao Cup is just a bonus.
Yep. So people, it's just like I say this right, and I say it again. For me, I don't look down on no trophy. To me, a trophy is a trophy. That's another trophy I could add to my club's tally. You feel me? That's another trophy I could add and say, yo, listen, bragging whites, we won this amount of trophies. Bosh. It is what it is. So yeah, King. So you want to talk about this Eze thing?
Yeah.
Oh, hold that, you Spurs. Hold that.
It's a weird one. I think it's an incompetence from both clubs. Initially, Arsenal spent money on Noni Madueke, so they couldn't afford Eze.
Yeah.
But then they got an injury to Havertz.
Uh-huh.
Obviously, Spurs were looking at Eze. They were looking to do the deal.
bro,
They took too long.
Yeah, and bro, if they got Eze, they would have cooked, bro. They would have
They would have
even
cooked.
more.
Yeah.
We were talking about they're gonna be a problem, bro. Nah, bro, they would have definitely been a more problem with Eze.
Yeah, but then I feel like because the injury happened, Arsenal needed an attacker, and they decided to make the move. And the problem with when you dilly-dally on a transfer, a bigger team can come and swoop in. We've seen it many times.
Exactly. But yeah, bro, you know what's so crazy,
Big
right?
up my boss.
Big up my boss. Big up my boss. Bless up all the time, my brother. My brother. Yeah, bro.
Yeah.
One thing I like and respect about my boss, bro, he keeps it real. He speaks his mind, and that's that, my brother. Bless up all the time, bro. Yeah, bless up.
Arsenal finally had a better window than Chelsea. Yes, I would say that. But I would say Arsenal still need a left winger. I think Eze is a good 10. I don't think he's a left winger for me. So that's probably the only thing that they should have done. They probably should have got rid of one of
Madueke on that side.
No, he's a right-sided player. They should have got rid of Trossard or Martinelli and then bring in a left winger. But I don't know if they're gonna do that. So
Mm.
yeah, it's a good window for Arsenal. Not perfect. I think I don't for what they needed. It's not going to get them over the line to win the league.
Mm.
What happened to your stored window? Because of our UEFA issues, we have to sell players in order to buy because we need to because of a registration issue. But
So
yeah,
so who you gonna sell?
we have to sell Nkunku and Jackson to bring in um as no we need to sell Nkunku to bring in Javi Simmons,
Yep.
and then Jackson has to go, and then we have to bring in Garnetti.
Yeah, bro. You know what I heard my club said? If Chelsea not willing to pay 50 mil, they will not sell Garnacho. They would rather have Garnacho sit on the bench.
I'm gonna lie, that's foolish from your club. I'll be honest with you. You should take whatever money you get. There's no point of having a player like that just sitting there rotting away. Because even if he's in the Carrington area, he can be a bad influence on other people around him.
Trust me. I know, bro. Because, bro, he turned turned down FC Bayern, bro. And
Yeah,
FC Bayern is not a little club. FC Bayern is a big
yeah,
club, bro. Like people want to take a piss. Oh, it's a Bundesliga. They this and I'm like, bruv. FC Bayern have 6 Champions League trophies, bruv.
yeah. They're
6.
a big team.
They are a big team, bruv. 6. Yo, King. The biggest clubs in the world. It's 1, Real Madrid, Barcelona, FC Bayern, AC Milan, Man United, and who else? Who else? Who else? Who else? Who else?
Liverpool.
Yeah, and Liverpool. Yeah, those are the 6 biggest clubs.
Yeah,
6 biggest club with the most with pedigree. 6. And the reason why I say Man United, Man United, because of the league titles. Yes, we have 3 Champions League, but league titles. You feel me? And now PSG might have to be in the conversation because
um,
they have like 15 league on titles, 15 league on titles, and they have 1 Champions League. And officially they are the biggest club in League On now.
yeah, but they're not there yet. I don't think they're there yet.
Yeah,
I'd even put
yeah.
Ajax above them.
I'll say they might be in the conversation, but I say Chelsea. You're bigger. Chelsea's bigger than them. Chelsea's bigger.
I would put Ajax bigger than both of those teams. Both bigger than Chelsea and PSG. Ajax because
Well,
they've got 3 Champions Leagues and multiple league titles as well.
yes.
And I think
Ajax,
there's
yes.
a few other teams as well. I think Juve. I think not Juve. There's a couple other ones.
Oh shit, Inter.
Inter, yeah,
Yeah.
Inter as well.
Inter got 4 Champions League trophies.
Yeah, 3 or 4. I think. I'm kind of pissed with the Havertz injury. I wouldn't be. It's the only reason that Arsenal got Eze. So
Oh yeah, I got Eze, bruv.
yeah. So put it this way. It's blessing in disguise.
Yeah, man. But yeah, listen, I feel like I thought the Club World Cup revenue covered the
No,
year.
because we still had the issue with. I don't know what the issue was, but it was a financial issue, basically saying we can't register certain players unless we balance the books.
Bro, that's like 100 million y'all got from the Club World Cup.
Yeah, yeah. Money we're fine. I think it's just a player issue. So you have to take one out, put one in, kind of thing.
I definitely see y'all getting rid of Jackson.
He's gone. Him and Nkunku are both gone, and then we're gonna bring in Simmons.
Jackson went to Newcastle, didn't he?
No, not yet.
Okay. Well, what you
He
call
might.
it?
He might go Newcastle. He might go to certain teams. There's teams looking out for him.
Mm.
Villa's one of them.
What you call it? For me, yeah. I feel like when it comes to European pedigree, bruv, obviously it's Real Madrid, bro. Like, obviously it's Real Madrid, bro, because Real Madrid is the de facto biggest club in the world. Big up Mr. Joshy Day, yeah. Big up Mr. Joshy Day all the time, bruv. Yeah, bless up, man. Them, if you haven't subscribed to Joshy Day yet, please subscribe to Joshy J. Big up, big up. Real Madrid is by far the biggest club in the world, bruv. Yeah, and bruv.
Yeah.
the strategy they tell players to run down their contract and come join us on a free. I was like, who wouldn't want to do that? As much as I don't like Trent, he's a Madrid player now, bruv.
Yeah,
What? Who don't want to go play for Madrid, bro? You get what I'm saying? So honestly,
yeah.
bro,
We lost Rudiger to him
yeah,
to Madrid.
yeah. And Antonio Rudiger is a madman, bro.
Yeah,
That man
great defender.
Rudiger has what? 3 Champions League trophies?
Yeah, I think 2 or 3. I think.
Yeah, because he won one with Chelsea and he won two with Real Madrid.
Let me check. Actually, Rudiger.
Yeah, I think so. Cause I never knew he was German until I'm like, wait a minute. His parents is from Africa, but he was born in Germany.
No, he only has two. One in each club.
Okay, 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 okay. I remember when he was arguing with Sergio Ramos on the pitch. He's messing with Ramos. Ramos is just laughing in his face. He said, "Yo, I'll kill this guy. This guy don't know I'll kill him." Sergio Ramos. People, I like Sergio Ramos as a defender. He was a madman too, bruv.
Yeah, he was solid.
Quite sure how to help you with that.
Yo, King. Every time I'm doing a stream, bro, doesn't it do that? Shit, bro.
Was it Siri?
I don't know, bro. I'm gonna start unplugging this shit. Stop listening to my conversations, bruv. Eh? Stop listening to my conversations, bruv.
Big up Hugh. Yeah, you
Yeah.
got it, Zay.
Yeah, bro. Yo, listen. Imagine if bro, just imagine though if they did get Eze and Savinho, bro. That would have been problems. Would have been problems.
Who? Spurs.
Yeah.
Yeah. To be honest, I don't know. I feel like it's it could be a good thing or a bad thing.
But bro,
With the Eze signing, it means that Spurs now need to go all out for Savinho. But then it
Yeah.
means that Man City would need to buy a winger, and that means Rodrigo.
Yeah, bro. So listen, let me tell you this. Yeah, I feel like I listened to when Gary Neville interviewed Levy, right?
Shout
Bro,
out Hugh.
big shout out, man. Shout out, bro. Facts, you fact. When Jamie Carragher, not Jamie Carragher, Gary Neville interviewed Levy, right? They said you're gonna help the manager get the play. Oh, we're gonna try and see what we can do. My guy, what? You're gonna try and see what you could do, bro? That answer alone could tell me, bruv. That guy ain't serious as an owner. He said, "Yeah, man, we won another trophy. You know that's gonna keep the fans calm for a while, and that's that." Bro, you gonna tell me, bro? This man only won two as the owner for Spurs. He only won 2 trophies in his entire ownership.
Yeah, he's a businessman. He only cares about the money. They got the new stadium. They got all the drip. Got the go-karting, or the Formula 1 go-karting. They got the rock climbing. They got the concerts, the NFL, the wrestling, whatever they want in that stadium. So he's making money hand over fist.
Basically, Spurs should be is the richest club in London. Should be. It's the richest club in London then, basically. So you should be.
In terms of the club itself, yes. I think in terms of the club, they make it themselves. That stadium, revenue-wise, it makes the most money. Yeah.
Yeah.
Stamford Bridge, definitely.
Yeah, bro. So White Hart Lane. I remember when King, what we used to call it 3-point lane.
Yeah.
I still call your stadium 3-point lane because, bro, it took for So you sacked the manager that win you all the first trophy. Yes, he deserved to be sacked. Yes, but still, I feel like. Do you think Thomas Frank going to help them win any trophies? Let me see, bro. Did you guys see Fabrizio misinformed about Anglican level? Really?
Yeah, Kanji said he didn't know about that himself.
Bro, and this is why I don't follow. So I don't follow Fabrizio no more, bro. I don't. I make too much mistakes. Sorry, guys. Sorry, guys.
What you were saying about Thomas Frank?
Yeah, do you think Thomas Frank is gonna win Spurs a trophy?
It's going to be very difficult because they already won one and they've got their one in 15 years. So he'll make them a better team, definitely. I think they'll be a much better team than they were last season. I think they finished fifth. In terms of trophies, they can win a Carabao. They can. Will they?
I wouldn't be happy about. I would not want to be happy about that, bro. I don't want the
They,
Spurs,
they have more of a chance this year than they did last year.
bro.
But I feel like they probably would want to be out of the Champions League and finish in the Europa League spot. If they get Europa League again, I think they can win it again. But and I think they'll do well in Champions League. I think they'll get not top 8, but they'll be in the 9th to 16th position, so they'll be in a playoff position as well. So they'll do all right this season. I think they'll have a good season with him.
Oh, yeah, he's gonna set them up good, all right. Because bro, they dominated the game for 81 minutes until they collapsed.
Yeah, and they beat up the team they faced on the weekend. Who did they face?
Burnley. I think Burnley.
Can't remember who they played on the
I
weekend.
know they won 3-0. I think it's Burnley.
Yeah.
So yeah, so which teams you think is gonna go down to the championship? Because you said
Oh yeah,
West
they West Ham, Burnley, and then it's either going to be Leeds or Leeds or Sunderland.
Ham.
Yeah, they won up Burnley. Yeah, they played well against Burnley. Teams that normally they struggle with Burnley. Yeah, I'm telling you guys, Spurs look good against Burnley. They did.
Yeah, they did.
So, yeah, Spurs are going to be an issue this season. I think they're going to beat a lot of the smaller teams. I think you're not going to get easy points against them like last season. So, I think a lot of teams that got points off them are going to get less points.
So Expression is gonna be very happy this season.
Yeah. What about Everton? I think they'll just make it out
Yeah, because they got
because there's worse teams than them.
Grealish is gonna help them too.
Yeah, and the new stadium is going to give them a bounce.
Yeah, bro, and it's gonna bring in more revenue. But I hear with Goodison Park, they're not gonna demolish it. They're gonna keep it to like for the women's team.
Yeah, that's a good thing.
Yeah, it's a good thing. And if anything happens with their new stadium, bro, they could always go to get it. They could always go to Goodison Park. But
Yeah, exactly.
Would it still be considered a Merseyside derby still?
Yeah, they're still in the same area.
Okay, Merseyside derby, yeah. Bro, anytime it's a Merseyside derby, I want Everton to win. I want Everton to win so bad, bro. But listen, yeah, it's very rare, bro. It's very rare.
Yeah, Everton escaped the relegation like even playing getting out of straight jacket.
Bro, I feel like Everton is a team that's gonna stay up in the Prem, bro. They're gonna stay up in the Prem.
They'll finish around 15th, 16th. They won't be mid-table. They'll just be just because there'll be teams worse than them. I think West Ham's worse than them. I think Burnley's worse than them.
Yeah.
I think Leeds and Sunderland are worse than them.
Yeah, but yeah, I noticed over the past few years, Everton been staying in the Prem. They've been staying up there in the Prem. And Moise is gonna be a Moise, you know what I mean? Moise.
Yeah.
Moise. But yeah, King, it's good to have you back, bruv. It's good to have you back, bruv. People, my brother from another mother is back, locked in, live, and mobile. Keep your notifications, and subscribe to the man's channel, bruh. You get me? African King Academy, people. You know, Tuesdays and Thursdays we'll do a stream, but we did a stream today because King was jet lag. Jet lag is not funny, people, but no, keep your notifications bell notified at all costs, bruv. Yeah. Oh.
Everton drew Liverpool in their last Merseyside derby when Decore fought. Yeah, they did. They did the last one in Goodison as well.
Yeah, with Klopp. Good Klopp too. They did it with Klopp.
Everton will be in the race though. They'll be in the relegation battle. So they may not be fully safe. They may even go down. So you may even see two promoted teams stay up because the problem with a new stadium is it's less atmosphere. It's more going to be family friendly, more going to be corporate focused. So it's going to be less like the Goodison.
Yeah.
It's not going to have that same feel as Goodison Park did.
Nah. But bro, listen, King, let me tell you this, yeah? I just feel like I want my team to do better this season.
Yeah.
As much as I could go on I cuss and I go on my rant, I actually do want my team to do well. Please don't embarrass us. Don't embarrass us. Our goalkeepers are no good. Does the board see it? Yes, but can we buy players? No, we have to sell or get players off the books. Anthony is still there. Fucking who else is still there?
What's
Freedom
this
Fighter
nonsense I
Sandro.
hear about? I mean, they're in the Champions League this season, so they've done it before. Are they going to do it again? Probably not because of the Isaac situation. I think it's just going to cause too much headache, and they don't have a striker. They haven't been able to buy a striker. So even if Isaac stays, it's going to take him a while for him to score goals again. And is he going to care? No. Is he going to run for them? No.
But I think Isaac wanted to just win a trophy for them, and he won them the trophy.
Yeah, and he wants to bounce. And then we saw maybe Newcastle might get Weesaw. Newcastle might get someone else. Who knows? But Newcastle's going to be an interesting one. I still think they can get a Europa League Conference League spot because I think they're still a top 8 team. And they'll be around that 5th to 8th position. I think the 5th to 8th position is going to be Spurs, United, Villa, Newcastle. One of those 4 teams, 5th to 8th. You can swap them around like magical chairs because it's not going to be consistent. It's not going to be teams playing their best. It's like last season. It wasn't consistent.
What about Newcastle?
And what about... Yeah, they're not going to be consistent next season. And I don't think United will, or Spurs or Villa. I think 5th to 8th is the range those 4 teams are going to be around at the current state. And then your 9th to 12th is going to be your Brightons, your Brentford, your Bournemouths, your Fulhams. And then the relegation battle is going to be your Evertons, your West Hams, then the newly promoted sides.
Makes sense.
They shouldn't change the rules, bro. They should just go back to the model of allowing only 4. It's because they increased the number of teams in the tournament, so they had to.
Yeah, man. Because last year the English
teams.
Once English teams do well in the Champions League, there's automatically an extra spot.
Yeah, for the top 2 leagues.
Top 2, and listen, right? Listen, if let's just say all 5 English teams do well, boom, that's a 6th spot right there, automatically, because English teams do well. Plus, whoever wins the Europa League, boom, automatically gets it. You feel me? So basically, winning the Europa League, winning the Europa League. That's one way, right?
Yeah.
And then boom, if the English teams the 6 teams that are already in there, right? All perform well, all do well. Boom, that's a 7th. That's a 7th. So whoever finished 7th, etc., 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 etc. You get me? That's how it works. That's how it works. But
no, the most English teams can go in is like this year 6 teams.
Yeah, 6 teams. But remember, if let's just say there's already 6 teams there this year.
Yeah, and that's the most it can be.
And whoever wins the Europa League.
The only time it could be 7 is if the Champions League team doesn't finish in the Champions League spot. So imagine if, let's say, for example, Spurs win the Champions League hypothetically, and they finish 8th, and then Aston Villa win Europa League, and then the top 5. Then you would have 7 teams in the Champions League.
So, bro, this is what I'm saying. The top 5 win in Champions League, right?
Yeah.
Champions League, and the Europa League winner. The rule states
they get Champions League as well. Yeah.
So that's why I say it's a possibility of a 6th spot.
Yeah, and then the seventh spot if a team that doesn't finish in the top five wins the Champions League. So let's
Yeah.
say Spurs or Chelsea win the Champions League and don't finish top five.
Mm-hmm.
Why are they adding so many teams? Because they made the Super League concept, but for Champions League,
Yeah.
that's
Yes. And
every team has a league.
that's why this new format and everything changed.
Yeah, it's like I think 32 teams now instead of like it was 28 or something like that before. So they've
Yeah.
added more teams. That's
Yeah.
why
Yeah.
there's a couple extra spots for the top two leagues in Europe.
Yeah. Yep. Yeah, man. Them you
But
heard.
the more England do well in the Champions League and Europe in general, which is going to continue to happen because we've got the most money. So there's always going to be a fifth spot in England. But yeah, it it is shit. I miss the old way. I miss the I miss the group stage compared to this league format. For me personally,
Yeah.
I'm old school like that. I think this league format's a bit.
They're doing it just for the money though.
Yeah. They did it because they didn't want the Super League to come about.
For the pound note, that's it.
Yeah, but to be honest, outside of England, no other league really has money. French league is poorer than ever. Spanish league is poor. Italy's poor. Germany's poor. The Super League is Premier League. The Premier League is the new Super League. The amount of money that a 17th or 16th place team has compared to a top European side now is ridiculous.
Right,
It's
but you know,
ridiculous.
King, you know what's so ridiculous though? Whenever a team finish low in the table, right, bro, they get like 30 million, bruv. 30 million pounds. And
Yeah,
the team get relegated, they get 100 mil.
yeah,
I'm like, bro, what?
yeah. You get more money from relegation in the Premier League than you to do by winning the Bundesliga or League A. You get more money getting relegated from the Premier League than winning another league title.
Mm,
That's how much money the Premier League has.
okay, people, you hear that? All right, bosh, you heard that.
Yeah, it is a disproportionate. That's why all the top players are in England outside of the the big teams. Your Barces, your Madrids, your Bayerns. But
Mhm.
everyone else, if you're not one of the top 4-5 teams,
So yo,
even the Milan teams aren't the same like they used to be.
so yeah, let me ask you a question. What do you think about Joe Bellingham at Dortmund?
Perfect move from at Sunderland, he would have got Premier League football, which would have been good. But I feel like Dortmund's a better place to develop as a player, and he can be in a place without spotlight.
He basically he got one trophy to his career already. One
Yeah,
trophy.
he
Right.
won I think championship or playoff.
Championship, chat playoff.
So yeah, going Germany for a young English talent is good because it means you're out the spotlight. No one's going to be checking up on you.
Mm-hmm.
You look at the young English talents here, even like a Max Dowman for Arsenal, right? The moment he has a game, all the storylines, he's the next big thing, blah blah blah. You don't get that in Germany. You're not going to hear about Job. The next thing you're going to hear about Job is maybe when he gets a move to his next big club.
So which big club you see him going? Because people say he's Madrid Brown like his brother. I said no. What if Barcelona wants him?
It depends on how good he is. I don't know if he's better than his brother or worse than his brother. It just depends on what level he gets to. We'll
Mm-hmm.
see. It's going to be down to him. He can go to any club in the world after.
Exactly.
He might want to go back to England. He might want to go to City or Chelsea or Liverpool, whoever the top team in England is at the time, or stay in Germany and go Bayern. It might be a different path for him.
So
He might
yeah,
like Germany.
you see Bayern winning the Bundesliga again?
Yeah. I feel like the other top leagues outside of maybe Spain are very easy to predict.
So you saying Eric Kane's gonna get his third trophy?
Yeah. I think Bayern Bundesliga, PSG Liga, Napoli Serie A.
So how many trophies you think Harry Kane could get in Bundesliga?
As many as he wants.
Because his time is gonna. I think he has a 4-year deal.
Yeah, as many as he wants. I think maybe a couple more, 3-4 more.
Because he got 2 already. If you man, and yo, he was happy. Yo,
Yeah.
Harry Kane celebrated that. The way he celebrated that, I'm like, bro, This man was playing Queen. I'm like, is this man playing Queen?
Yeah.
I'm like,
But it's a different level at Bayern compared to Spurs. So he's finally at a big club. He finally
Yeah.
knows what it means to want to
Yeah.
win, or the winning feeling.
Yeah, I don't want Eric Ten Hag to win nothing with Leverkusen. Nothing.
I don't think they will. It's Munich year in, year out. I think Xabi Alonso Leverkusen was a once in a lifetime deal.
Mm.
And you need to be an elite manager to beat Bayern. And the
Yeah.
only managers that beat Bayern was Xabi Alonso, and maybe in the past was Klopp.
Yeah, Jürgen.
So yeah, you have to be a top manager. I don't think Ten Hag is that guy.
Ten Hag is a cup manager at best.
Yeah, he could win them a cup for Leverkusen, maybe a
'Cause I know
DFB Pokal or something.
Leverkusen have European pedigree. They have conference Europa League trophy. They do.
Yeah, maybe Europe, maybe, but I think English teams are going to take over Europe
Yo,
again.
may I ask you a question? Yeah, you think Thomas Muller is playing in MLS now? You think that's
Yeah.
a good move for him?
Oh yeah, it's a perfect move. He doesn't have to play as hard. It's either Saudi or America, and going America just is an easier move for him because you don't have to learn a new language.
With his experience, he's gonna cook. And Son, when Son decided to leave Spurs, he's like, "Fuck you, man! I'm leaving. I want a trophy. I'm out." And it's crazy. Like when I tell people, Heung-min Son is a bigger legend at Tottenham Hotspur than Harry Kane. People disagree with me. I'm like, yo, Heung-min Son brought a fucking trophy to Spurs, bruv. If you win a trophy for Spurs, bro, you are a legend.
Yeah, he's the only legend really there because he stuck to through thick or thin, and then he won the trophy and he left. He did what he needed to do.
Yeah, man. I remember when Jose bought that player from Leverkusen.
Yeah.
And you see if Spurs had stuck with Jose probably would have won them something.
Yeah, they fired him for a cup final.
Yeah, that's crazy.
Yeah, so they could have won a trophy way before they did this last season.
Yo, King. So Jose won 3 Prems at your cup. He won a Carabao Cup, a Europa League, right?
Mm-hmm.
What else? What other domestic cup he won with us again? Did Jose win a FA Cup with us? No.
I don't think so. I think it was just Carabao and Europa League.
Yeah. Well, Jose won us two trophies. 2 trophies, yeah? 2.
Yeah.
2 trophies.
Yeah.
So what the fuck, people? What the fuck? You know what I'm saying? What the fuck? Make it make sense.
Yeah, he won everywhere he went except for Tottenham.
Yeah, and then when Tottenham sacking, he went to Roma and won them the Conference League. He's the only manager to win the Champions League twice. Yeah, did he win the Champions League twice?
Yeah.
He won the Champions League twice, the Carabao Cup twice. No, the FA Cup twice. No, the Europa League twice. Right? Damn, the rain is pouring over here, bro. Damn.
Yeah. He won it when it was called the UEFA Cup.
Yeah, and he won it with Porto, and he won it with us, and he won the Conference League with friggin' Roma.
Yeah, him and Chelsea are the only 2 guys to have all 3.
Yep. So let me ask you a question: do you think he's gonna do good at Fenerbahce?
I mean, he's done already good there. I don't know if he's gonna win anything.
Cause Jose is a bad man. Yeah, I like Jose because he's a bad man, bro. You get me? He's a bad man. Bad man manager. He went to the manager, Galatasaray manager, pinch his nose and push him on the floor, and he got a red card banned for 3 matches.
No, he is funny. I remember when he put the screen in front of the camera to show it was offside.
Yeah. Yo, Jose. I respect Jose, man. I respect him.
Yeah. He's a character.
King, we could say he won a shit. He won shit for our club. Respectfully, he did. And Premier League is a major trophy. Europa League is a major trophy.
Yeah. Yeah. He is a legend. I think he'll be all right. I think he can win something next season. If he does, then
Mm. But
he'll be
I feel
fine.
like Jose good for Jose if he becomes like what you call it, manager, a nation's head coach.
Yeah, he should manage Portugal. I
Yeah,
think it'd be perfect for them.
yeah, because I heard England wanted to hire him as an English manager, and he turned it down.
Yeah, I think he probably felt he was too young for that. But
Yeah,
maybe after further match, he might decide to go and become an international manager.
true. But yeah, I don't see Tuchel doing anything with England though.
No, he's terrible for England.
Hmm.
But I wouldn't have Jose in England. I'd have Jose in Portugal.
True, bro. The rain is pouring, bro. What the fuck? Wow.
Was it raining over your sides?
It was raining when I was at work and it stopped. And I hear it on the window. It's beating right now. Beating.
Was it because it was been hot recently and then it just started to rain?
Yeah, man. I ain't gonna lie, man. I miss doing full-time vibes, bro.
Yeah.
I'm King. I miss the full-time vibes, bro.
I need to get my voice in check though. I've been coughing too much.
Yeah, bro.
Get it flowing.
You need to get this, bro.
Yeah, I need to get something.
Yeah. You need to get Renodox. Get your Renodox.
Yeah, but I'm happy the season started again. I want to do. To be honest, I want to do watch-alongs over the weekend. That's the thing I missed last weekend.
Doing it. Yo, bro. I'm doing a watch along for Burnley on my birthday watch along, and I'm doing a watch along for Grimsby Town. I'll be at work, but King, listen, I'll be in the comments, bruv. I will be in the comments, bruv. For sure.
Oh, what Burnley? When's Burnley?
August 30th, my birthday, 10 a.m. I'm gonna make sure I do that watch along.
Oh, nice, sick.
Yeah.
And then what's the other one you're gonna do?
Grimsby Town, the League Cup.
When is that?
That's on the 27th, 3 p.m.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah. 8 p.m. my time. Yeah, I'll join that.
All right, bet. For sure, bruv. When I could do watch alongs, I'll do them, bro. Let's see, cause bro, working, bruv, it ain't easy, bruv. But you gotta do what you got to do, bruv.
Yeah, I gotta do the West Ham Chelsea because I missed the first Chelsea game.
Yeah. When y'all playing the West Ham?
Friday night.
Bro, yeah, I'm sorry, West Ham. Y'all gonna feel pain again.
I hope so. Hope they feel pain. I need a big win.
Yeah.
I need a reaction to the poor result last weekend.
You need a statement win. Statement.
Yeah. I need a statement. 4 or 5. That's what I need.
Mm-hmm.
You can't afford to be slow in this this season.
Bro's really coming down out there, bruv.
Chelsea team to be all right with the draw. I'm not all right with the draw. I wanted to win.
You wanted to win, yeah. Yeah,
I'm not all right with the draw.
Me and King, we don't celebrate draws.
Yeah, I'm not all right with the draw.
I'm not all right with the draw. Bro, if you draw a majority of this games last season, that's still not good. So you getting a point a game? A point a game? Hell no.
Yeah. I was pissed with the performance. I was pissed with the way we played, the lethargicness of it. Mm-hmm. I just felt like the changes should have happened earlier, and I just felt like we had chances, we didn't take them, and on another day we would have lost that game as well because Palace had chances, and because of luck, because of some bogus rule, the goal they scored didn't count.
It's allowed. I think Eze scored that goal.
Yeah, the free kick.
Yeah.
And he had 4 losses. Like, yeah, Yeah, but the thing about Arsenal last season is the draws that killed you, and that's the thing. That's why. Yeah, 14 damn draws. Too many draws. Too many draws like IKEA. That's not a good thing.
Mm-hmm.
You need at least you half those draws. Arsenal win the league, and that's
Yeah.
the thing. That's the difference.
And then, bro,
That's
they
the difference
literally,
between winning and
literally
losing.
handed the lead to Liverpool. Literally handed it to Liverpool.
Yeah, yeah. You get like what 7 of those draws. That's 7 of those draws is 14 points that they dropped.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
Well, that would be interesting actually to see PL table last season.
Mm.
Yeah, 14 points would have got you to 88. You would have won the league.
Yeah. And Liverpool won the league on what? How many points? 81, 82 points?
84 points.
84 points. Okay.
And they had 9 draws themselves. So you literally half those draws, 7 draws, 2 points each. That's what, 14, 74 plus 14. It's 88. 4 points ahead. That's all it is. Turn them draws into wins. And that's why the draw against Palace is not a good thing. Because in the end of the day, at the end of the season, when you look at the table and you think, we're only this amount of points away from first.
Mm-hmm.
This is that first game's one of the reasons.
Exactly.
Because you were slow slow in the start of the season.
Bro, and that's why I say Man United is gonna finish in the top 10.
Yeah. Well, the good thing United have is with the top 5 to 8th, it's not consistent. So you can afford to drop points, but not too many. You need to win your next couple games.
Bro, we need to win our next 5 games. We need to win that. Next 5 games, we need to win.
I don't think you're gonna do all that. But who's your next 5 games? Fulham win, Burnley win, City, Chelsea. That's gonna be difficult. Brentford, you can beat. Sunderland. So and then Liverpool, Brighton. So yeah, win at least 3, and then get points from the City and Chelsea game, and then beat Sunderland. So from the next 6, you can get 4 wins and 2 draws. 4 wins and 2 draws, and that's a good run of games.
Yeah, man. So let's see, bro. Let's see, because City is gonna be difficult and Chelsea is gonna be difficult.
Yeah, but the other game you should win.
Yeah, we should.
Yeah. Should beat Fulham. Should beat Burnley. Should beat Brentford because they've lost all their best players pretty much, and then should beat Sunderland. And then you got Liverpool in October, and then Brighton. Liverpool, Brighton, back to back. That's difficult.
I feel like we always get Liverpool in October.
Yeah, there's some difficult games. I'm gonna lie to you. It's gonna be a hard season.
We have to hit the ground running and keep it moving.
Yeah, man. But yeah, every drop point it's not fun.
No, it's not. That's why we don't celebrate draws.
I think Chelsea fans with the draw are probably gonna be like, they're not gonna crash out, but they're pissed. In back of their mind, they're like, yeah, we should have won this game.
Especially like Carefree. I remember one day when he drew against City, bro, he went livid, bro. He lost.
Yeah. I was annoyed.
Yeah, bro. He's like, bro, Carefree Lewis went off, bro. He was not having it. He was not having it, bro.
Yeah.
But King, it's good to have you back, bro.
Yeah. Yeah, I need to get my voice back together, but we'll definitely do another video tomorrow evening, Thursday evening.
People, we gonna do a show tomorrow. This was just a regular stream. We're doing the full-time vibes with King because he needed some rest. So people, please like, comment, subscribe, and share to Africa King's channel. Let's get him to 100 subs. And people, keep the notification bells notificating. Make sure you have the Wi-Fi. The Wi-Fi make sure it's Wi-Fi in people. And yeah, you will see us again, bruv. You will see us again, bruv. Bah.
100%, 100%. And also, like and subscribe to Rastastocks channel as well. You'll be linked down below as well. And we out.
Yes.
Peace.
Peace.